you have in your own homes taken pride in your ownership, and you are also on the title of the Fort Winnebago Surgeons Quarters, each one of you. So when we thought about having to do this project, of course, as the number is so big, we're wondering how we're going to make it happen. But you also saw on the state treasurer's report that we have restoration money that is restricted for things like this. And so if we were going to tackle a project like that, our state regent's quote is absolutely right. Our curator's quote is absolutely right. We don't have to do it. We don't have to eat an elephant all at one time. So how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time in small pieces. And so what I'm telling you is that if the Fort Winnebago Surgeons Quarters already has a quarter of the money that we need to build one wall out of 4, why couldn't we ask our state membership and other people to support with pledges? Now you're wondering what that loaded up tree is back there. Okay, my grandchildren ask me, how does a flower grow, Grandma? How does a flower grow? And I tell them that we need sunshine and we need water. And so what I'm going to challenge you to do, from your heart, I'm going to challenge you to provide sunshine, and from your gifts, I'm going to challenge you to provide the water that we need. I asked Judy, I said, you know, Judy, I really, pardon me, Madam State Regent, I wondered how we were going to, how am I going to get the message across, because maybe a lot of people don't know me, they're not going to believe me, even after serving in the Fort Winnebago Surgeons Quarters for 4 years. I said maybe it would be nice if I had a big letter of support from someone who's been to the property, who really knows how important it is. And so I'd like to read you a letter that I received. Dear Ms. Snow, having enjoyed the immense privilege of addressing Wisconsin daughters and their generous supporters on the occasion of the Surgeon Quarters International Bicentennial, it is a pleasure for me to add my support to the effort to raise funds for new logs and chinking in wonderfully historic property. While the cost to complete this project may seem daunting, it has been my experience over 30 years of membership that there is little daughters cannot accomplish once they set their minds and hearts toward achieving an important goal. Ladies, I know you can do this. As daughters devoted to preserving and perpetuating the rich tapestry of American history, we have joyful obligation to those who went before us to ensure that significance of their contribution endures through the ages. From the Winnebago tribe that first settled the property, the French settlers who set down roots, from the Army soldiers garrisoned on the grounds to the doctors who operated on the wounded, from the earliest settlers to the brave daughters who have saved the structure from ruin, you have inherited a moral duty to preserve its important history in your local community. Ladies, I know you can do it. If the house is not protected from the elements, how will future generations appreciate the endurance of those who settled your land? How will they understand the sacrifices that created you as a people? What will become of the collective history if it is lost one chapter at a time? Seek and you will find within the Fort Winnebago Surgeons Quarters a near-perfect illustration of what it means to be a daughter of the American Revolution. For its 200-year-old story beautifully encompasses historic preservation, education, and patriotism where it matters most, in the local community. Best wishes to you as you embark on this historic endeavor. Ladies, you can do this. Signed, Denise Doring Van Buren, Office of the First Vice President General. So we have Denise's support. She's been there, she's seen the property. And so what I'm asking you to do is to provide some water, provide some sunshine, because we need to perpetuate this property. We can't do all 4 walls at a time. We already know that, you can't do that. But what we can do is 1 wall at a time. And we already have 1 wall. And so what I'm asking you to do is if you divide what we need in the remainder of those 3 walls by if you divide that by 3 years, it's 12 cents a day. Or 1 pledge of $127.50 and you're done. So what I'm asking you to do is come to the tree. This represents a tamarack tree. The tamarack trees need to grow. We need to provide money to buy them, to age them, to do whatever we need to do. This pledge card signifies our souls will provide the water, our souls will provide the sunshine, our gifts will provide the water. And you can do something to help us. You can do something to help us preserve that property because it is so important. You don't have to do it right now, but I'll tell you what, if you do it, by the time you leave tomorrow, I have something that I would like to donate to a person who has a pledge for me by the end of this conference. And this basically is a necklace that was custom made by somebody in the state of Alaska. And it is made representing a tamarack bough and a tamarack seed. And what you can do for us in the Fort Winnebago Surgeons Quarters and the Wisconsin Society is to pledge a seedling, $127.50. So by the end of the conference, if Madam State Regent allows, we will pull a pledge that is received. And what I will do is accept your pledges. If you take a card, I'll accept your pledges in this watering can because that's what it means. Let's water our property, okay? You probably buy $127 worth of mulch, or flowers, or grass. If you want pride in property, then express your pride in this property. It's something to be proud of. Thank you, Madam State Regent.
Thank you, Sandy.